I went from looking like this to this just by using this secret technique when training shoulders and lats. And in this video, I'm going to be showing you exactly what these secret techniques are so you can get my results twice as fast. The first secret to getting wider shoulders and lats is to go beyond failure. I always used to think, because of bodybuilders, that the more reps that we do, the bigger we would get, right? But that simply wasn't the truth. The truth is that we need to do a lot of reps, but we need to do it in a smarter way than just doing 20 reps in one set. What we want to do is do something called the reverse pyramid training. That is when you start out with doing your heavy set, doing between 4 to 6 reps, and then you decrease the amount of weight in the next couple of sets. Then after your third set, we do something called either rest, pause, drop set, or half reps. The reason why I do this, and I want you to do as well if you want to get wider, is because it makes you squeeze out all of the last strength that you have in your muscle, which basically means that you're really tearing your muscle apart. So my action step to you right now is the next time that you come to the gym, you're gonna incorporate the right thing into your training. So when you do lateral raises with dumbbells, for example, it will make sense that you either do drop set or something called rest pause, or actually half reps. Actually, all of them can be incorporated. And for pull-ups or lat pull-downs, it would make sense to also use the half rep motion, because you still really squeeze your lat out only using this motion. Or you can do drop set, where you simply just do the weight till failure in your last set. When you're done, re-rack the weight to a lower weight, and then you just keep doing until you can't do anymore. And that reminds me that if you want even quicker results, then I have just the thing for you, which is called the Aesthetic Blueprint. It's in pre-sale for just $29 a month, even though it's easily worth over $129 a month. You will get free coaching, over 100 plus training videos, and tips and advice to grow quicker, and a private community. And it's to be said that it is only the 20 first people that buy it who will get this price. And then also there's a 7-day free trial, so you can literally just go in for free. If you don't like it, then you can just cancel the subscription. So start taking some fucking action for yourself and finally fix your health and your looks so you can become more attractive. Just quickly go down and click the link in the description before the limited offer is gone. Now let's get back to the video. Second secret to getting wider shoulders and lats is to train twice a week with full intensity. So there's a quick story that I want to tell you. So from around 1 to 2 years ago, I had this dumb limiting belief that I should only train one of my shoulder heads on each training. So for example, I used to do push-pull legs. I don't really recommend doing that now, but that's what I did. So on the push day, I would only do lateral raises, for example, and I wouldn't do anything for my front delts as well, because I thought, well, I have to focus on my front delts the next training. But the correct answer here would have been to do lateral raises and front raises afterwards. And then the next training I would do shoulder press and then lateral raises to still get the growth on my front delts and my lateral delts. And then of course the first training I would have been more chest focused, so doing like bench press or incline bench press. Now I do only 2 full body trainings a week, where I actually do both lateral delts twice a week and my rear delts twice a week. And then I feel like my front delts is personally getting enough volume, because I'm doing shoulder presses, incline presses, and flies for the lower chest and the upper chest. So I get plenty of volume in my front delts. So my action step to you right now is to fit in your program so you hit your shoulders 2 times a week. Try to focus more on your rear delts and lateral delts, because those are the ones that are usually the more difficult ones to grow, because our front delts is usually growing a lot because we do a lot of bench press, incline presses, or flies. So the third step to getting wider lats and shoulders, which is also the most important one that most people are neglecting, it is to eat more protein. But before you skip this part and you think, bro, I already know like I have to eat protein, you probably don't know how much you should eat per kilo body weight. Because the thing is, if you have had parents like me, your parents have probably been too ignorant to acknowledge, to actually do some researching upon how much protein should our body actually have. I have been reading a book about peak performance for athletes, so I know for 100% certainty how much protein you should be getting each day, and that secret I'm gonna tell you now. It is between 1.6 grams to 2.6 grams of protein per body kilo weight. So if you are more like me, you're not so tall, but you're not so white either, like you're not fat or then it will make sense for you to get on the lower end. If you are tall and skinny, then it will make more sense that you will go on the higher end. So basically it's like your height and body weight that decides how much protein you should be getting. And the best way that I would recommend doing this is by eating at least 6 meals per day. And just eat till you're 80% full. That is a good thumb rule to remember. And why does this work? Of course, it's because when we get more protein, we recover quicker from the gym, which means that we can put more intensity to the gym, which means that we of course get more fucking muscle mass. So a quick summarization of the video. I will just look into my notes so I don't say anything wrong. So the first thing that you gotta remember is go beyond failure. Use something like rest pause, drop set, all of these things. And only do it with muscles that you want to grow more. So of course, maybe right now you want to grow your entire body, then do it for every exercise that you can until you feel fatigued. But if you're more like me and you want to grow specific body parts like your traps, shoulders, then just do it on those. The second step was to train twice a week with full intensity. So try and incorporate the muscles that you want to grow more to train 2 times a week with full intensity. And basically what full intensity means is just to go to failure, where you literally can't get your arms up if it's, for example, lateral raises. Third step, eat more protein. Your parents have been ignorant, just acknowledge that fact. When your parents aren't home, make 5 eggs and then just eat. It's healthy, bro. Just look upon the studies. Like, your parents will say they are high in cholesterol and it will fuck up your systems. Literally, doctors have literally making a new study. I don't remember what it's called. You can just search upon it. They have literally kind of been apologizing for saying something wrong for like 20 years ago. So start fucking eat some eggs. If you want more of this good educational content, then you can just click the video. I think it's gonna pop up right here. Just click about that. And if you like this channel, then go down and click subscribe. Thanks for watching and have a wonderful day, bro.